Man, I've been walking this a long time. I'm going to have to check the map, see where I am. I'll see where I am and then I'll see where to go. Well, we got trams coming and going, and we're also coming and going. So as we pass crisscrossing of the trams and walk past our travel church, the church that seems to be central to a lot of travel, you got the tram stations going both directions, and then just behind this, where we're going, is back to the train station, because today, last episode we went to Casablanca, we went south, we used the trains, and they were so convenient, so nice. I felt very confident with them that I decided to go north. We're going to spend the weekend, not just a day this time. I missed so much in Casablanca, it was so big, I could see that straight away, but the main mission there was to get comfortable on the trains, and that was achieved. So now, I've booked us a nice, I don't want to say too much about the accommodation, because I'm excited about that. We got some nice accommodation. We're going to go to Tangier. We're going to spend the weekend, and I can't wait. So let's go grab our train. We've got a change on the train, so let's see again how nice and easy that is, and let's enjoy a weekend in Tangier. I don't know if you can see that little Turkish restaurant there. It's caught my eye the other day. Istanbul is awaiting us in the next series. But we're a few weeks away, a couple of episodes to go before we get there. And a few more steps to go before we get to our train station. So our travel is in two parts today. Our first stop is Kenitra. I'm not sure how to say that one. So we want the 1217 Kenitra, which is, then we've got 1, 2, 3 stops until we head on to Tangier from there. Nice and easy, hopefully. And as always, we turn up with time so that we can have a coffee. Welcome to the bonus stop of Kenitra, as I've been told to say it. Kenitra. I'll practice that one. So we've got a half-hour stop over here. I won't be leaving the train station, though, well, other than to come outside and to show you it. It's beautiful. Looks like another beautiful city. We'll have to come back another day for this one, because our destination today is Tangier, and we await the bullet train to take us on the final part of our journey today. But still cool to touch ground in a new city. Here's a little tip on the tickets that I found really cool, because you've got the English and Arabic written up there. And I get nervous when I travel, you know, we all do. So you want to double, triple check that you're on the right train. So you can see the time, the name of the station you're going to, but also this number here is the number of the train. So if you get a bit confused with the multiple language written, you can actually check the train numbers. So we want 1025, it's the third one down, train 1025, Tangier 120. thought that was a nice, I think that's nice when I'm traveling. I can triple check, you know, so makes me feel more confident. It just adds to the smoothness of the journey. So I want what I assume is platform 4 and get ready for our train. Well, welcome to Tangier. I've just come out, and man, it's another place where you know you're in Morocco. The beautiful red flags flying, but it looks and feels different again. It's so cool. These cities, you come and you instantly know you're somewhere new. Well, it's very exciting. I like it as well. I really like it. It's got a really nice feel. Like, literally 1 minute out the door. It feels good. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna find out where I am and make my way first to the accommodation, which is something I am very excited about. So let me find out where that is, then I'll show you what all the fuss is about. You know, this will be the 4th city we visited since we've been in Morocco. And one of the highlights in each city is exploring the Medinas. In Casablanca, we kind of realised that they're all starting to get a bit samey. So I thought in Tangier, we'll have a different angle. And not only will we have a different angle, we'll actually go inside because we're going to live in the Medina for the next 2 nights. So welcome to my Medina mansion in Tangier. This place is cool. So we go past the authentic rug into the living room / kitchen. This is the top floor. You can hear there's a bit of work going on. That's literally just started up, of course, because I started filming. And let's head down the stairs. Oh, let's show you the 5-star. You think it's a spa? I mean, toilet room and shower. Excellent, fantastic. What more do you need? Okay, let's attempt to duck down into the mini door. You've got to be agile. You've got to be a champion of the sport of life to get around this one. Mind the step. Okay. Our transition room, nicely lit, nice bit of Moroccan blue. You like them blue streets in the Medina, now we've got a blue alleyway in our own house. And it brings us into the Medina mansion. The adventurer in me is absolutely loving this. The guy, I should have filmed the guy when I came in. This was his, just finished the tour. This was his art shop. He was amending paintings and fixing artwork. We've got the stairs down there. Takes us out onto the street. Right in the heart of the Medina, as you can hear. A lot of stuff going on. So he was explaining to me how all these photos are personal. People he knows, people his family, his friends. A lot of stories here in every photo that he can share. A really animated guy. I should have filmed him explaining it. He would have explained it better than me. But yeah, I see this place. I see the location right in the middle of the Medinas. I see the photos on Airbnb. I literally messaged and asked if I would fit in the place. And I just about fit in the place. But man, this is cool. It's very funky as well. Obviously an artistic guy owned the place and set the place up, but man, I love it. I love it. It's I tell you, some of the highlights to me of this whole Moroccan trip has been the Medinas, getting lost in the streets and seeing the different colour streets, the different doors, and wondering what's behind those doors. Well, now we know what's behind those doors, and we're going to have first-hand experience of seeing what it's like to sleep here for 2 nights. Let's see. It should be fun. Should be fun. Okay, I've had a day of travel. Traveling was fantastic though. The trains here, really smooth travel. I recommend to anyone if you want to have your first experience of traveling city to city in a place. I tell you, Morocco is top of the list. They make it really easy, really nice. So now I'm going to settle in. I'm going to take the rest of the day to scout out the place, sort of calm myself, and then tomorrow we'll do a day of filming where we'll go around and we'll show the best of what we can of Tangier and what's available to you in this city. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to experience the Medina more. I'm going to now go and cook some porridge up here and see how that goes. And yeah, I'll be back with you tomorrow and we'll have a day in Tangier. I'll see you then. Good morning. We're up early this morning. Having a nice early start. It's just us and the cats. And still a little bit of traffic, but that's inevitable here. We're up early today after a unique night sleeping in the Medina mansion. That was that was an experience, but very good, very positive. I've come straight to this place. I've come to the Tangier Kasbah. And the reason we're up early, one of a few, but the main one, I'm a bit out of breath, man. This is a very steep climb to get here. Good thing is, once you know the streets, it's actually very close to my place, which is nice because it's a very beautiful place. And the reason we're here so early is because I came here yesterday and it was packed, absolutely packed. So we picked the right time to come again. No one's here, or very few people here. Okay, look, we got a keyhole there, and we know that when you go through the keyholes, you get a nice view on the other side, but we'll come to that. Very nice, different kind of Kasbah to the Rabat one, laid out a bit different. I thought I might get a coffee in this rooftop cafe, but we're even too early for that, but that's okay. The view itself will wake me up. I'm also happy to be up early today because it's scheduled to be around 30 plus today. It's going to get really hot, so let's try and get as much in as we can early so I don't get melted. Okay, still can't beat the traffic. So we've come up through the Medinas and come up one way. There's also a long road that way. I think we might go down that way actually, just to see something different, but let me show you this view. This is a view over the Tangier harbour and beach, and it is a beauty. well worth setting the alarm for and getting up early. So you can imagine this is packed. So what I'm on now is a wall, and all of this is seats, tables and seats facing out over the view. I'm not sure which. They're getting drinks from somewhere here, and then just shoulder to shoulder people along the railings all the way down the stairs. You can go all the way down the stairs. That takes you down around the front, so you kind of connect to the road, to the seafront. We'll have a walk down that in a bit. Oh, wow, this is nice. Tide's out. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. I think I'm going to take some photos here whilst it's quiet. So I'll see you on the other side of the wall, and we'll walk the long way round more into the streets. And so when you come from the other side, this is the other top, the other end of the top. The main place there, the first viewing point, you have to pay for that one. I'd say that where we went was the people's viewing point. And again, you've got another nice entrance here. I'm falling down step by step. This is a very steep climb, this one. I'll try and get there. That's the normal gradient. It goes right up. This is at the top of a very steep climb. As you come to the edge, hopefully it's quiet enough to get a nice view all the way down. It goes all the way down there. But you want the good views, you've got to climb to the top. So that's what we did. That's what I did yesterday from both ends. Okay, so I came down from here yesterday, and that's where we'll walk down today. So I'm going to head down here and we'll turn off. Just see a bit of the more normal streets, so we can blend in the old town, the Medina streets with the normal streets. And I mean, that's what we're here for, to have a look, see what Tangier looks like. And then we'll work our way after that along the seafront, and we'll see what opportunities present themselves. Ooh, might try and check that out later. Though I found a very good hammam in Rabat, which I'll try and show in the next episode. But we'll see what that one's saying as well. See a lot of this style and colour behind me on a lot of the buildings, especially on the other side, the other exit. We'll come to that later because it's a very nice one. I don't know if that's official or unofficial Medina entrance gates, but we're going to be exiting from here. Have a walk around, then we'll come back in this way. So we'll make it our official entrance. It walks you straight out into the middle of a roundabout, so be careful with those. Again, a nice blend of nice use of greenery to complement the city. Oh, you can see it's a belter of a day. I'm feeling it already. Okay. So the best thing to do in a case like this when we've got a roundabout is just pick a street, walk down it, pick another street, walk back. So that's what we'll do. You know what? I picked a street, then I picked another street, then I sat and had a coffee, because I'm thinking I came here last night and it was quite alive. All the shops are open, lots of people around, and I think it's a lot better to capture this part of the town when there's people, when the shops are open. Otherwise we're just looking at a load of shutters. So I think it's better strategy if we turn back and go into the Medina whilst it's a little bit quieter, because that one, when it's busy, it's impossible. So we'll do that. We'll go back into the Medina, have a little walk around there, just get a feel for the streets, a little feel for that. Also, I'll share a movie fact about that. I like this kind of stuff. And then we'll come out the other end, and again we'll do the seafront whilst it's a bit quieter. I think that works out better. And then a bit later on, when there's a bit of life, we'll come back to the different streets. We still get the contrast, just in a different order. So cheers, and I'll see you back at the Medina gates. I'll just come out the back of the coffee shop here to this quiet little bit. It's very artistic, Tangier. I see bits of art everywhere. People are very expressive here. Say hello to the locals. Hey buddy. Hello. Yes, hello. And like all Morocco, very colourful. Very colourful. I feel more yellows and oranges here. I don't know if that's just the streets I've seen, but... and currently the street I'm on. It's cool because I haven't come in this way yet. So I'll be getting lost for the first time from this angle. Notice there's a lot more going on up here. A lot more things built up. Notice some rooftop cafes, which I didn't notice in Rabat, or couldn't find in Rabat. But yeah, there's a lot more elevated stuff. It gives a different dynamic, different feel to the place. It's interesting. I'm just thinking, I think one of the things I'm noticing, I'm at crossroads now, so I'm confused. Follow the shade down. One of the things I think I'm noticing the Spanish influence here a bit more. It's like I think technically we're closer to Spain right now than we are Rabat, you know. Rabat, a lot more French influence. I think Tangier, a lot more Spanish influence. Maybe that's where the colours come from as well. It's nice though. You really are in a different place. Like it really makes it worth to explore these different places, because you get a very different vibe, very different experience. I think that's really cool. Ooh, this looks like a little viewing platform. You know we're going to have a look there. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. Let's walk the roofs around to that point. Should be okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's a little viewing point like this that sticks in the brain. Yeah, this is nice. I'll work out now. Where are we? Because I can't work out where the Kasbah is from here. I want to say it's that, but when you go into Medina, even if you just walk through one street, it does something to your brain. Your inner compass gets flipped over, so I'm not sure now. But I won't worry about it. I'll just appreciate how beautiful this view is. Keep trying to plan ahead. I'm making a mistake here because the way to do it is to let it flow. And I say that because I'm trying to angle my way back into the middle of the Medina, but the Medina, the flow, is pushing me out onto the seafront. So why am I fighting the flow? We've got no, there's no script here, so we'll follow the flow and make our way along the beautiful seafront, which is adorning us right now. See what I mean? It's that style again, that colour. It looks fantastic. I think it's like their seaside style almost. What I'm gathering is Tangier is the holiday destination for the Moroccans as well. So Moroccans, you can tell me in the comments if that's true. I feel like this is the place where people come for an internal break, you know? That's what it feels. It feels like the most seasidey town, even though Casablanca, Rabat, they all have their beaches and sea. I don't know, this one's just got more of a holiday feel to it than the others had. So we've come out the Medina there, the old town, and we're going to walk along. This is going to take us just down and just round the corner, and we'll catch the beginning of the seafront. I love their leading lines, whether it's trees or lampposts, so nice. Yeah, we go along the seafront. We see a little bit of that. I showed you a little bit of that yesterday, just one shot. It's very long all the way down. So let's do that. The sun is hot already, but it's not as hot as the midday sun's going to be, so now is the time to walk the seafront. I think it's the only time I'll survive today. So let's head across and head down. Yeah, I'm seeing how built up it is. It's a lot more stacked than the other cities. Okay, we get past this, then we get a nice sea view. So the beach starts here. We're going to make our way down to the seafront, the walkable, the pathway. Man, it's a long way to walk without shade. This is. I need to try and find a bit of safety, a bit of cover. Beautiful. Okay, so that's what I would call the seafront, because it's got the nice walkway behind the sea, along the beach. Goes down all the way around there. And we've come from this cluster of buildings in the corner all the way down and around there, down around the marina. So that's about 30 minutes walk to get to this point. So now we'll have a walk along the seafront. Very beautiful. I can see why it would be a destination beach. It's definitely the most holiday maker looking beach I've seen. Not to say the others aren't looking great, but you know what I mean, like the holiday magazine beach. looks a little more like this for me. See a lot of prep work going on. It's about, I don't know, about half 10, 11 now. So there are people, a lot of people out and about, but it will get a hell of a lot more busy than that. It's a nice calm before the storm right now. Alright, so we kind of come to the end of the built-up area. You can see that this one is building, although the whole seafront is growing. I don't know if commenters, maybe you can tell me, is Tangier going to host the World Cup? Is that going to have is that going to be one of the cities with the stadium? I think Casablanca, I think Rabat, and there was one other. I think it's Tangier, right? But you can see a lot of work, a lot of growth going on here, on what is already a dense, deep place. The sea and the water looks beautiful. It does look like a fantastic beach resort. Okay, so this is kind of where I came in from yesterday. The train station is just up here. I'm actually going to head back there now to the train station. I need to buy my return ticket. I should have done it yesterday, I forgot. I need to buy it so one, I get my seat, and two, that I know what time it is that the train is. So I'm going to head there, which is going to get me out of the sun for a minute, which is great. Buy my return ticket for tomorrow. And then I think we will have a little break. I'm going to cool down a little bit. And then we'll go back into Medina. Actually, I won't make the plans because that's what I keep forgetting. I'm in a new place. I don't know where I am. We're going to have a break. And then I'll see where the flow takes us. So I just picked up my ticket from the train station. And as I came out, I see the Hilton. And I thought to myself, that's the kind of place that has a lovely rooftop. And I was not mistaken. Look at this. This is the 15th floor. And then down on the 13th floor, the pool and a terrace. So I thought to myself, I have to come here and I have to have a coffee here. And I thought I'd share the views with you. Goes all the way around. On the other side is the sea view. I love a rooftop view, especially of a new city. It gives me a bit of perspective on the place, you know. You can see it's very dense. I mean, I don't know what the camera picks up, but there's an action-packed place. Now inside there's a bit of music, but I'll try and actually no, we'll just go down to the 13th floor. The terrace there is open glass on the seafront side. Maybe you can see the sea through the window there. Wow, I actually don't think this music's going to be copyrighted, so the window here. The window's blurring the shot, but right, let's go down to the 13th because it's open and we can see it clearer. Alright, I'm back in my Medina now, heading home, but I'm about to run out of battery. But we'll try and catch a few of the Medina streets as I lead you to my place, so I don't get too lost. Damn it. I went round in a circle. I'll get back in. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure I bought bananas here yesterday, so I'm close. This shop I bought watering, so we're definitely very close. And here we are. Home. Looking a bit busier now, a bit more lively on these streets, past the roundabout. So we'll have a little evening stroll just to see what the shops are looking like. It's kind of the Medina spills into the shops really, but I don't know, it's cool to see, I think. Never far from a football shirt. Two things you're never far from. Never far from a football shirt. And never far from there are trainers. The next tool I want to add to my toolkit with this the bargain stairs. Next tour I want to add to my toolkit. I want to improve my photography, but I don't think I'll need any of these ones. Look at these. Can you see that through the window? I can try and block the sun. Some classics. Oh, cinema history there. I don't know if that comes out through the window. Or maybe this one's better. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Nice photography shot. Very nice use of trees again, but I don't think there's as much space here as there is in our base Rabat, for example. It's such a dense city, and of course I know I've come here for a few days. I've seen nothing, you know. We've seen some nice things, some beautiful views, but it's another city that needs another long stay. I was having a break then and just researching places to go, things to see. I even did my trick of checking the magnets, and there was a few cool looking magnets, really nice. And I asked the guy, where's that, where's this, where's that? One of the best looking ones was like 30 minutes drive away, things like that. So there's loads of nice things to see still, of course. We just came to touch base, have a look, and definitely a place I'd come back, that's for sure. It's whole of Morocco is fantastic place, really fantastic place. I've already sort of in my head got a game plan for a return. Maybe I'll speak about that in the final episode. But this evening just wanted to show a bit more everyday life on the streets, get a feel for, you know, we love crossing the road. Get a feel for how the streets look in the middle of the day / evening, not just the empty mornings. You know, feel a bit of the life. I'm not sure if that comes across on camera when you sit. Do you feel it? I think so. I think energy. You can feel the energy through visualization. You can see the traffic is dense city. A lot of people means a lot of traffic. Now, I think I cut off down here last night and I found a very, very busy walking street, and it looks like through the flow of people I might have found it again. Let's see again. See if you can feel the energy through the flow, through the visual. It'll also be very good prep for our next destination, Istanbul, which has got the busiest street I have ever seen in my life. Again, we'll get to that. Yeah, so this is it. You know what, I'm just gonna face forward and see if we can walk through. This is more busy than yesterday. Okay, it's not so bad to get through. Maybe the friendliness of the Moroccans just automatically makes space for people. I don't know how far it goes. I didn't walk down it yesterday. I just see it. So let's actually see how far it goes. Okay, it splits off now. Splits off down there, looks a bit quieter. But we're not here to be quiet. Let's see what splits off this side. Okay, maybe it's just a bit of a bottleneck. I mean, it's still busy. No, it's very busy. I was going to say it's calmed down, but not really. I'm going to walk down a bit further and see where it takes us. Split off here down a little quiet street. It looks very pretty. And it is very pretty. That's the end of it. Look at that. Very beautiful. Very artistic. Tangier, very artistic. The whole of Morocco's got beautiful stuff. I just feel like it's the volume of it here I've noticed a lot more. Cat's actually snoring. It's getting steeper and narrower. But I kind of want to see where it finishes, so I'm going to just stick with it. Is that an end? Maybe. I'm going to go down to that building. I think that's the end. It's not an end, it's just another split off. Man, I've been walking this a long time. I'm going to have to check the map, see where I am. I'll see where I am and then I'll see where to go. Okay, it can finally come to an end. A few minutes ago it came to an end there, nearly in a hostile way. I got a bit of hostility there from someone. I wouldn't think that that represents anyone or anything to do with the country. Just one guy. Even though I didn't speak his language, I don't think he was speaking very clearly. But that was an interesting little detour. I didn't know it went on that long. And it put me somewhere. I have no idea where. So now I'll have a little adventure finding my way back. And if there's anything worth having a look at, you know I'll show you. Well, our detour has took me somewhere that on the map I thought was too far to walk to, but once you're here, so we've got lovely playing fields here. You can see busy, full of life. Maybe not, maybe you can't see the life, it's very big. We've got some beautiful flags, and across the road we got this, which unfortunately is gated, and there's guards. Let me go and ask them what the story is here, if I'm allowed to cross the road. So it's the Palace Royal, the King's house. It's a palace. That's why it's protected. Very beautiful grounds. Oh. Oh. I understand, sorry. Okay, don't get close, don't get close. We can look through the gate. But you can see, very beautiful. Nice garden leading up to a very nice house. Okay, but the guards with the guns are staring at me and making me nervous, so we're going to move on. Okay, I asked sometimes it's open. They said, no, never, never. Okay, so don't get close to the gate, but they'll let you have a look. Nice, very nice, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to try and wrap this up, and there's a place that I also thought was a bit far, but now we're here, maybe it's not so far, so let me check the map and see if I can take you somewhere pretty to finish the show. So that's a famous cafe in town. When I heard it was famous, I thought that probably translated to busy, and it wasn't wrong. Nice idea to go there, but it's too packed, man. No good. But on the way here, because we switched and we're going with the flow, I found, that's the cafe view, I found the people's view. So if you take the wrong turn like I did, you get revealed this. I like this. Now, this was a weekend, a day in Tangier. I like it, it's nice, but as always, I can see loads of potential, loads of depth. So what I've taken away from this short experience, when you say Tangier to me, the memory I'll have, make sure I don't fall here, is probably the thing that stands out is the views and the sea, the shoreline, the sea, these, trying to talk my way to the front. Yeah, we're on a cliff now. Okay. When I think Tangier, I will think this. So I can't think of a better way to finish this episode. Thank you for joining me. That's episode 8. We're going to do episode 9, my Rabat, to wrap up the series. Show you some of the ways that I interact with the city of Rabat and some of the things that I like to do, my routines, and some things I've missed as well, because man, Morocco is just never ending. Magic everywhere, surprises everywhere. But from Tangier, I really enjoyed my Medina mansion. That was so cool. I'm looking forward to one more night in there, and I'm looking forward now to taking this view one more time. So I'll leave you with either this view or maybe the view from the rooftop today. But thanks for watching as always. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Tangier, cheers.